Hi, and welcome to Math Plus Everything Journey. Today we're going to learn how to calculate percent. Okay, so we're going to dive into our first problem. So the first problem is 25% of 80. First, I'm going to show you guys how to write 25% as a fraction. So 25% as a fraction is 25 over 100. 25 over 100. Or off means to multiply. Right? Multiply. So we have 25% of 80, 25 multiplied by 80. So how are we going to set this up? We are 25%. We already know that it's 25 per 100. So that's 25 over 100. Off is to multiply, and we have our 80. So if we have 80 or 80 over 1, it's the same thing. Okay, so now we could go ahead and simplify. So let's compute. What factor can I use for 25 and 100? So I am going to use 25. So I'm going to divide by 25 the numerator. So that means I must divide my denominator by 25. I'm going to show you, if you don't know how to factor, I'm going to show you how to find the GCF in another video. So now say 25 divided by 25 is 1. 100 divided by 25 is 4. So I have to put my multiplication and my 80 because I'm not done. Okay, for this, I am going to do this horizontally, mainly because some children, when they see it like this, they get confused and not knowing how to simplify this. So I am going to do it for their sake. I'm going to do it like this. So 1 times 80 is 80. And 4 times 1 is 4. Hi. Okay, so now we have 80 over 4. So we could go ahead and simplify this. So how can we compute this? We can find a factor. What factor can we use? We could use 4. It's divisible by 4. So we could divide the numerator by 4 and the denominator by 4. Right? So when 80 divided by 4 is 20, and 4 divided by 4 is 1. So we know that 25% of 80 is going to be equal to 20. Okay, so let's look at a different problem. So here we have this problem. 15% of 200 apples are bad. How many apples are bad? Okay, let's set out this problem. Okay, so we want to find how many apples are bad. And we want to know 15% of that, which we have 200 apples. So let's set this out. We have 15% off 200. 15% of 200. So now we already know how to set up our percent, because this 15% is the same as 15 over 100. Our off means to multiply. And then we're going to bring back our 200. You could also put 200 over 1, or we could just leave it as 200. Okay. For here, I am going to find the factor. I'm just going to divide this out vertically, then multiply horizontally, because some kids don't know how to work with large numbers. So what factor can I use here? I could divide both sides by 5. Not both sides, but the numerator by 5 and the denominator by 5. Remember, whatever you do to the numerator must be done to the denominator. Child-friendly way, whatever is done to the top must be done to the bottom. Okay? So here we have 15 divided by 5 is 3. Oops, 3. And 100 divided by 5 is 20. Then we have our multiplication, and then we have our 200. So I'm going to not finish. Now I'm going to multiply. 200 multiplied by 3 is 600. And then we're going to divide by 20. How did I get the 600? Again, 200 multiply 3 multiplied by 200, and that's 600. So now we have 600 divided by 20. So now we're going to find a factor. I can use 20, divided evenly, 20, and I divide by 20. So 600 divided by 20, that's going to be 30, and 20 divided by 30 is 1. So we know that 15% of 200 apples are bad. How many apples are bad? So we know that 30 apples are bad. 30 apples are bad. So there you have it. If you have a request, you could email me a request at mathpluseverythingjourney@gmail.com. It's linked on my YouTube. Also, please subscribe, turn on your notification button, and don't forget to like. Thank you. Bye.